A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a surprising turn of events, the United States Senate has voted against a resolution that aimed to block President Donald Trump's sweeping tariffs, which have raised concerns about their impact on the economy. The resolution, which was supported by 3 Republican senators, Rand Paul of Kentucky, Susan Collins of Maine, and Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, was ultimately defeated in a 49-49 tie. This vote marks a rare moment of dissent within the Republican Party, as all present Democrats and independents rallied behind the measure. The timing of the vote coincided with the release of government data indicating that the U.S. economy shrank by 0.3% in the first quarter of the year, marking the first contraction in 3 years. This downturn has raised alarms among lawmakers from both parties about the potential repercussions of Trump's aggressive trade policies. Senator Ron Wyden, a leading voice against the tariffs, expressed the urgency of the situation, stating, "The United States Senate cannot be an idle spectator in the tariff madness." He emphasized that Congress has the authority to regulate trade and set tariffs. Despite the resolution's failure, it served as a symbolic gesture to highlight the growing unease among lawmakers regarding the president's trade agenda. Senator Paul, who co-sponsored the resolution, noted that the economic landscape could worsen if tariffs continue to escalate, leading to significant market sell-offs and further economic decline. Trump has consistently downplayed the risks associated with his tariffs, which include a staggering 145% duty on Chinese imports. However, critics argue that these measures may do more harm than good, with potential recession looming on the horizon. The Senate's decision to reject the resolution came just weeks after a previous measure aimed at curbing Trump's ability to impose tariffs on Canada passed with bipartisan support. This inconsistency within the Republican ranks reflects a broader struggle to balance party loyalty with concerns about economic stability. Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer called the dismal economic numbers a wake-up call for Republicans, urging them to reconsider their alignment with Trump. Meanwhile, Vice President J.D. Vance attended a Senate GOP luncheon, where he reassured senators that progress was being made toward trade deals with individual countries. Collins pointed out that the close vote indicates a palpable unease among her colleagues regarding the president's trade strategy. Some Republicans, however, dismissed the resolution as a political stunt, arguing that it served no real purpose other than to make a point. Senator Thom Tillis of North Carolina expressed support for separate legislation that would grant Congress more authority over tariff determinations, but he ultimately voted against the resolution. On the other hand, several Republicans defended Trump's tariffs, asserting that they deserved time to prove their effectiveness. Senator John Kennedy from Louisiana remarked that many senators are willing to give the president an opportunity to validate his policies. However, Democrats warned that the failure to challenge Trump could lead to dire economic consequences. Schumer stated, "The only thing Donald Trump's tariffs have succeeded in is raising the odds of recession and sending markets into a tailspin." The Democratic resolution aimed to terminate the national economic emergency that Trump cited to impose the tariffs, with Senator Elizabeth Warren labeling it a fake emergency. Following the tied vote, Senate Majority Leader John Thune led a procedural vote to prevent Democrats from bringing the resolution up again, effectively sealing its fate. Trump's administration has attempted to reassure the public that the tariffs will not lead to a recession, with the president claiming that they are causing significant difficulties for China. He suggested that while American consumers might face higher prices for goods, the overall impact would be manageable. As the political landscape continues to evolve, the implications of these tariffs on the U.S. economy remain uncertain, leaving many to wonder how long the current trade strategy can hold before it faces serious backlash. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.